Could Bitcoin really skyrocket to a staggering $100,000 within just a year? And what's driving this bold prediction? With supply shocks, rising institutional interest, and global uncertainties on the horizon, are we on the brink of a Bitcoin revolution? As countries begin to embrace Bitcoin and mainstream adoption accelerates, is the path to 100K more likely than ever? Take the crypto red pill and dive deep into the rabbit hole.
I think it's possible that we get to, a new all-time high, like 100,000 or more, even before the halving.
Cryptocurrency expert Adam Back recently made a bold prediction that Bitcoin could reach $100,000 before its next halving event, expected in early 2024. Back is highly respected in the crypto community, so his prediction carries weight. Let's look at the key factors that could drive Bitcoin to six figures in the next year. Bitcoin's code is programmed to cut the block reward miners receive in half every 210,000 blocks, or about every 4 years. This halves the supply of new Bitcoin entering the market. The next halving is expected in March 2024, when the supply decreases substantially while demand remains strong. Basic economics suggests the price should rise. Each halving so far has caused Bitcoin to skyrocket to new all-time highs. If this pattern continues, Bitcoin passing $100,000 before the halving seems plausible. Large institutions like hedge funds and big companies like Tesla and Coinbase are increasingly investing in Bitcoin and other crypto assets. This provides a massive source of new demand. Several Bitcoin ETF applications are pending approval by the SEC. If one or more is approved in the next year, it could unleash a huge wave of institutional investment into Bitcoin. Major financial players like Fidelity, BlackRock, and Grayscale are competing to bring the first Bitcoin ETF to market. The SEC faces pressure to approve an ETF soon. With high inflation, rising interest rates, the Russia-Ukraine and Israel-Hamas wars, and other economic headwinds, Bitcoin looks increasingly attractive as a hedge against fiat currency devaluation. In past cycles, Bitcoin has benefited from macro uncertainty and a flight to safety among investors. This dynamic could play out again. Countries like El Salvador and the Central African Republic adopting Bitcoin as legal tender is driving more mainstream adoption. If more nations follow, demand for a limited supply of Bitcoin will surge. Adoption by small countries is just the beginning. Larger economies will likely embrace Bitcoin to varying degrees in upcoming years. From a technical perspective, Bitcoin appears to be solidifying support around $20,000 and looks poised to retest higher resistance levels soon. Network fundamentals like active addresses and hash rate also signal strong underlying demand despite recent price weakness. Considering these bullish factors, Bitcoin hitting $100,000 before its 2024 halving seems well within reach. However, the crypto market remains volatile, so remember, nothing is guaranteed. Upside appears more likely if Bitcoin can reclaim the key 25K resistance level in the near term. This would open the door for a pushback toward its all-time high near 69K. With accelerating institutional adoption and dwindling supply, Bitcoin's march toward a six-figure valuation could happen faster than many expect. Bitcoin reaching $100,000 before its next halving in 2024 is certainly possible, given the confluence of factors driving demand higher against tightly controlled supply. While short-term volatility is to be expected, Bitcoin's long-term upside potential looks robust. Passing the major psychological milestone of 100K would mark a new chapter and solidify Bitcoin's status as digital gold. With accelerating adoption across institutions and retail investors, Bitcoin appears primed to enter its next parabolic growth phase. The critical question is not if but when Bitcoin will hit this historic new all-time high.